Hope all you swabbies are still awake. Late Night Mega here. We're back with 84th place. By Pan the Cake, it's Forest Castle. Can we add some more generic words in there? It's a Forest Castle Desert Lab. -4 for functionality penalty. Oh, average score 47.5. Really high score by the second judge. Really low score by MJack. Let's hop in here and see what's good. There's a skip teleporter. That is not an appropriate thing to... It's not chomping me. Okay, Rain Flush is disabled because people hate me. Or the stage designer just hates everyone. Why are those not chomping me? Is that... Oh, maybe that's the functionality penalty, like they had that, but it didn't get programmed correctly. Yeah, because you have to, like, program the stuff. This would be... Okay. It looks like I should be able to go up once again. Well, that was pointless. Oh, whoa! Why was I not able to hit that? Okay, well, this is just a lot of waiting. Do we have... Saltwater, your lack of piercing disappoints me. There we go. Oh, I can't dash effectively. Well, I can't slide normally like... Oh! Gimmick introduction. What time that worked. Oh, the swing! We're getting into the swing of things. Oh my gosh. That was such a silly death. Okay, for the record, I don't care for those enemies, but I like having Tengu Blade. This is a weapon I said we need to use more. I wish it did, like, super damage when it was piercing. Okay, I'm doing poorly. Why can I not grab it? Oh, I don't want to get squished again. There, I got the key. I thought I could make the jump. We're gonna be here a while. And so far, this is all my fault. This is not the stage being bad. I guess Tengu Blade can... I didn't want to take a hit there. Okay, I have issues with not being able to shoot that Met on the pop-up. That did not go as planned. Fine, Tengu Blade, continue to fix my problems. Alright, we're just gonna let it go. There we go. Oh, and an introduction to that spiky dinosaur enemy. I don't care if people say it's a turtle. turtles are not spiky like that. That is a dinosaur. I'm guessing we gotta be on these. Okay, so we gotta get keys. Okay, well that was not effective. Y'all see what I'm trying to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that there's no secret back there. Wait, isn't there a way I can freeze? I have an ice weapon. Saltwater, you disappoint. Yeah, I can't shoot him until he starts flying. That's a really weird hitbox. I did not like the timing of that. Interesting platforming setup. Get out of here. So I can go through the danger to get... I'm gonna get the volt. Excuse me, did I just... Yeah, I just walked right through... That's got to be part of the functionality penalty. I should not be getting damaged walking on top of those things. Again, they weren't coded, programmed correctly. Oh! This is a neat mini-boss idea. And I like the concept of using the firewall to, like, block my shots a little bit. Have we not had a checkpoint yet? We got this key. Yeah, I don't like that the Met can pop up and we can't hit it. That's not like a normal Met. That's force damage. But okay. Okay, now we hit a checkpoint. I wanted that. This is bad. There's an E-Tang down there. We're definitely gonna get that. I can't get it with that. Easy E. Oh, and you're just gonna spinny. Stop with that. Okay, so there's pedestals for the 3 main enemies they were given. Oh, hello. Okay, is there... That's a really bad spot for that. Just FYI. Gosh. What horrible enemy placement there. I hope that can't go low enough into the... I mean, it wasn't there. Oh, ladder hopping. You know how much I don't like this. I do feel that some of the enemies that they were given... The pancake was given was a little slightly unfortunate. Ah, that is entirely not what I was trying to do. Why? Functionality penalty! I should be able to jump on that. Oh gosh. Get me out of here. Alright, checkpoint. After that section, that is appreciated. What is the point of this? It is probably just for aesthetics. Like we're exiting some sort of home. Wasn't this supposed to be like some the forest castle? That's right. Those guys are annoying if you don't kill them quick enough. That we need to have Beat. Beat, come and get stuff. No. No. Go get me that thing. Okay, so down and... Now what? No, I don't want you doing... No, stop. I want to try out some of these beat things. Beat attack, drill beat, enhance sensors, beat roost, hold down and shoot. Well, that's not what was happening. It was beat medic. Hold down to prompt beat to give you large health. Okay, so I guess... Whatever. Ah, not killing those guys soon enough. Makes them problematic. That was entirely possible. What the heck? Did you just come up through the... Functionality penalty. Oh my goodness. What, I can't damage you? Maybe it's super gigantic and I can't damage you. Okay, bye. I'll have to go this way. How much damage do those things do? I don't think I want to know. Oh, the same amount of damage. Okay, we found out. Found out. Go! That was weird, he didn't do his spinny thing. Maybe because I wasn't on the platform with him? Hey, I remember this trick from Jewel Man's stage. Okay, there's a lot going on here. And there's a lot that's killing me. I am way back here. Okay, so my biggest issue so far with this stage is the checkpointing, or lack thereof. Yeah, especially when this involves, like, going and getting key... Oh, and the mini-boss? Just do that. I just need to not take damage, but having to repeat all of this is not fun when we've already completed it once. Go, 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 go! Like, there should be a checkpoint here. Yeah, this is a lot to repeat. The best bet is just to skip all that. I died right before the checkpoint. Of course I did. Mystery tank. Oh. Oh, that missile is a problem. Everything is a problem. Okay, enemy placement leaves some to be desired. Oh, I timed that poorly. Let's just get out of here. Nothing good is coming from this. I protest that hit. Some health back. Actually, Beat, come help me out. You have a job to do. Thank you. can also use beat to refill my health. Maybe I'll start doing that. Especially since this stage seems to not want to give us checkpoints. Okay. I see the spikes on the ceiling. I got it. I got it. That's all I care about. That was a visually cramped room. Why do I want to be up top? No thanks. Oh. Ooh. Okay, let's do it like this. I found your weakness. Okay. I tried fire just because that boss was weak to fire in Mega Man 6. Meanwhile... Okay, so this has nothing to do with the simulation we just did. Once again, I return from another simple mission. Heh, you sure took your sweet time, didn't ya? My apologies, boss. I didn't mean to hold you up. Please don't scold me again. Here's the data you asked for. Yes, everything seems to check out. I didn't want us to be cutting it so close, but as long as the job gets done, call everyone here. The ship will be over us any minute now. No need, sir. We're all right here. Okay, that's everybody. All right, you lot. You all know our objective. What our objective is, correct? Objective number 1, lure Mega Man out, and then crush him. And if that fails, objective number 2, get as much cash as we can and bail. Are you all ready to go? I'm totally pumped, boss. I just finished lifting 500 quantum kilogram weights. Ooh. Of course, this will be a simple and clean job. Absolutely 102.54% certain, with only a 2.54% margin of error, boss. What the heck is that thing? Oh geez, I need more time to mentally prepare myself, can we? This reminds me of that crew that was in the Make a Good Mega Man Level 2 contest that we'd fight occasionally. Or maybe it wasn't that contest, maybe it was the Make a Good Mega Man Level 0 contest. That was the second one. I'm gonna... whatever. We're barely on schedule. Blocky the pull lever now. Pull the lever! Okay. Oh, that is a problem. That is a massive problem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. The ship is not sinking. There seems to be some form of interference blocking our movement, but please remain calm. We'll bzz bzz bzz. Huh? What? We're being hijacked. Bzz. I guess I have to deal with this now, don't I? I didn't get to read the judge comments. Hello, people of the SS Elroy. How are you all enjoying your vacation? What is this? You should thank me and my crew. We've just indefinitely prolonged your stay here for free. Quiet, you horrible lot. I have microphones on the ship, you know. You may call me Don Atetamino. That's how I'm pronouncing that. Everyone aboard this ship is now my hostage. Don't worry, I won't harm anyone. But until I see a total of 300 billion yen delivered to our Swiss bank account, or there's always a Swiss bank account, this ship ain't moving. I've got strong subordinates here, and I've cut off all external phone lines. You can't call for help. And you managed to do all that very quickly. You don't even know where our underwater hideout is, so don't think you can fight us, or you'll regret it. Well, you just told us it was underwater. Your only hope is that blue kid, Mega Man. I know he's somewhere on board. You'll all have to put your hopes in him, and when you see him fail... Your party host, Don Atamino. What a peculiar predicament. That's the called birthday planner. If only I'd noticed sooner. Oh yeah, that's right. They're the birthday planning gang. What do we do? What do we do? We don't even know where they're hiding. It's underwater. There's a giant fortress right under us. It looks like a repurposed military base, and it has quite a ferocious defense system. You use Rush to reach it, but to get past those defenses, I'd need to spend some time upgrading him. And I don't have the necessary materials with me. Oh dear. Can't you just make digital materials, like your digital jacuzzi? Raoul, don't bring the jacuzzi up at a time like this. We don't need Rush. This cruise ship is full of simulations, right? And a ton of simulations mean a ton of energy elements. Okay, so we got to collect all of them. I entrusted my hope into the energy elements, and it helped me in turn. Powerful hover bike that moves super fast. That should be enough to punch through those defenses. So that'll be the end game thing, I take it. We'll bet it all on a miracle. Those energy elements are our last hope. For the sake of all the people on this cruise ship and their wallets, we must believe. We must certainly believe. This is cool music, by the way. Rush, beat, let's go. We have simulations to go through and gangsters to fight. I really hope this works. Or else this corny speech will look pretty bad in hindsight. Yes. Okay. So that was just some main plot. I gotta travel all the way back through. The only thing I don't like about this layout is just how much space there is to travel. I didn't even voluntarily leave that area. The game just forced me. No, I wasn't trying to. No, I don't want your egg French toast. I'm gonna bring up that concept to my girlfriend. See what she thinks about that. She's into weird things. Oh, hey, the claw. Has anyone else noticed that I am not food? I'm a robot that just looks like a crab. Yet my name is right there on the menu. Filthy cannibals. And what do you have to say? La Jabba. Make my bookie. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. Judge comments. So the biggest thing I didn't like about this stage was it needed like 3 more checkpoints. Other than that, it was okay. Really mixed on this level. It definitely has its fair share of issues, but it's not all bad. Number 1, this level is too long. It was slightly... The length, I think, is exacerbated by the lack of checkpoints. And it's not that it just has too many screens, but also really just lacks flow between them. It just sort of drags from area to area, where it doesn't feel like a progression. And the graphics play into this. Like, yeah, you start outside and enter a base, and then there are outside sections, and it just feels messy. It feels like these things just happen as opposed to things happening for a reason. While that's a problem, about half the enemies in the level are also just avoidable. For the first few sections, it's flat out easier to just not fight them, just walk right past them, and they won't bother you. I did like using the oversized versions of enemies for certain challenges, and there are a number of individual screens that I really like, notably the one with the plant on this swinging platform with you. Also the fact that the level, that's just, other than the plant enemy there, that is literally just a ripoff of that screen from Jewel Man stage. But, I mean, it's not a bad challenge to have. Also the fact that the level feels like it's ending at multiple checkpoints just feels wrong. Multiple areas are just too instant death heavy to get tedious. The level isn't awful, it's just lacking and has no real difficulty curve. You can take aspects of this level and restructure it to make something way better. PK Ouija really liked this stage. When it started, it didn't seem like much, but as it went on, I started to enjoy it more and more. Swinging across long sections with the platforms was fun, even if fighting enemies on those platforms was a hassle at times. Yeah, there was a number of instances of just bad enemy placement. That was the other main issue I had with it. Because I always despawn them. Yeah. And they're in a really bad spot. Having to do a side path to get the key to progress was a nice way to make the level longer, and I thought it was funny to see some enemies made larger to pose a different kind of challenge. The big flowers especially threw me for a loop. The boss, though, is a huge letdown. I know you are supposed to fight it on the swinging platform, but you can just hang out on the right and snipe it. I don't know, I found it easier to fight on the platform, but I just used a weapon that instantly killed the thing. It's definitely the weakest part of the level. I thought that would have been okay, but to do that, you need to like drop the player in from above to land on the swing and force it that way. Still, I feel the boss fight was okay, if it was a bit easy. I appreciate the unique design to boss fights rather than just, hey, here's Ballade in a plain square room. Same Ballade you've fought, 100 million times before. I would rather see something like that that's unique, even if it is easy, than that. Okay. You know what's worse than a level that just kind of exists? A level that just kind of exists forever. No, seriously. Why is this level as long as it is? There's an uninterrupted horizontal stretch in this level that's, by my rough estimate, at least 24 screens long. By the time you hit a screen transition, you have traveled a further distance than any stage in any of the NES Mega Man titles. That's got to be an exaggerate. That section wasn't that long. This isn't even the halfway point of the level. It's not even like there's any sense of progression or objective or sense that you're getting close to the finish. Eventually, after what feels like an eternity, it just ends. And what do I remember from this level when it does end? A passworder fight from hell. Killing the same enemies a dozen times because the Jewel Man platforms I'm on keep swinging me far enough left that an enemy respawn. Okay, that boss was easy. How was it a passworder fight from hell? MJack, how much do you suck at playing Mega Man? I don't even know. Like the last one said, it was a breeze. You don't even have to get on the swinging platform. And even if you do, it's not that difficult. Even if I didn't use the weapon, just jump. Don't run back and forth so you're swinging a lot. Enemies that are stretched out Mario 3 Giant Kingdom style for some reason. Some thoroughly pointless backtracking segments using keys. A bizarre final boss that I can beat without moving. Oh. Okay, there's that. Well, what's the passworder? Okay, I don't know. Okay, whatever. It's just why. There are some screens on this level that are pretty good, but when you have 2 or 3 good rooms in a level that's 4 times the length of your average Robot Master stage, it's just pointless. This level felt much like its titles. Completely all over the place. While it manages to keep using all of the box elements it was given, it often feels like there was little rhyme or reason for what's going on. So many of the rooms feel like it can be easily ignored in the first half, and I always don't understand the point of getting a key when the game is going to drop you back off at the door anyway. We could have just gone straight the whole time. Yeah. Perhaps it's to save on space by having the level warp underneath the beginning, and it didn't take long for the level to overstay its welcome. After the rather long swing section, where it's honestly a little hard to tell what's solid and what's not, because some of the things that are supposed to be solid are not. That is an issue. One would think the green pillars under the platforms are walls, but no, just background. I was convinced the level was going to end there, but that was about half a level to go. Usually with enemies thrown to the wall with no real care, a very short section where you had an idea for big enemies, not a bad idea on its own, but strange to show up for 3 screens and then never again. And some tedious mini-bosses. Going back to the long swing section, I think there's a reason why in Mega Man 9 there's often not a ton of enemies when you go over a stretch of swings, pretty much before the Jewel Man mini-boss. And it's because the very act of building momentum causes the enemies to respawn constantly. Yes, that is a huge issue with the stage. And boy does it make the section incredibly annoying because you can't really deal with all the enemies at all until you're making the jump. If you try to do it before, they'll just come back, which is mighty unfortunate. I'm also not sure if you can realize the boss fight. If you realize the boss fight can be very easily beaten by not stepping foot on the swing. Or even stepping on the... okay. Overall, this level really needed some sitting down and focusing. This review needs, like, less words. Looking at one specific aspect of this and focusing down on more specific challenges related to that aspect while cutting things down in half would have done wonders rather than this little bit of everything buffet we have now. My gosh, that was a lot of words from the judges. I didn't think the level was that bad. I mean, it did go on sort of long. But I mean, I still finished it within like 16 minutes, and we spent like, what, the first 5 minutes having silly deaths at the beginning? A couple silly deaths. It needed more checkpointing. It needed some better enemy placement in a couple spots, but, and the whole functionality issues with some platforms not actually being platforms, or things that damaged me that should have been solid platforms and shouldn't be. Mainly those fire spouter towers were an issue in some spots. But, yeah. I mean, I didn't hate this level or anything. Alright, there's the next level. Oh, we have top spinny platforms. Oh, and the winter... oh, this is gonna... is that the crab enemy from Venus's stage in Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy? I hope so. That enemy's interesting. But we'll get into that next time. So for now, I'll take my leave.